Now I got to tell y'all about that white boy named Porky. Porky, like Porky the Pig. Yeah, Porky. So I'm at Aldrich State Prison, you know what I'm saying? I move into the dorm, I move into L1. So when I get in there and shit, I start meeting all the bros and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I see the white boy, they were like, oh yeah, he found too. So I'm like, what's up? He was like, shit, boy, what going on, boy? So shit, we chopped it up and shit, cut the fire out. He was from my area, not from my town, but he was from my area. He from the 229. So shit, when we went to chopping it up, I'm like, alright, well, he seemed like he was alright, but for some reason it was a vibe I got off him. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but something like put me on notice of him. Like when he be talking and shit, and I could tell he cap a lot. He one of them Sir Cap-a-lot niggas, you know what I'm saying? He try to be more than what he is. He trying to fit in type shit. You know what I'm saying? So they saying he found or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But me, when somebody tell me they found or whatever, I'm gonna look at your demonstration, because if your demonstration don't match up with what I stand on, then in my eye, you really a fraud. You know what I'm saying? So I got kind of like a fraud vibe off him, but I ain't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I just moved in the dorm. They embracing it, motherfucker. So we doing time or whatever. I done got situated in the dorm. I've been here a couple weeks now. Next thing you know, Porky name come up in some bullshit. Somebody called to the dorm, was like, hey man, where your brother at? Where your brother at, man? He remixed me out of Green Dot. I'm like, what you mean remix you out of Green Dot? Like, yeah, man, shit. Goddamn, when I gave him the dope first and shit, and then he came back and gave me the Green Dot, man. I checked that shit. That shit was a bogus number, bro. That wasn't even no Green Dot number, bro. I want my shit back. So shit, all the bros get together and shit. They got Porky in the room and shit. He was like, hey man, that man talking about you gave him a fake Green Dot. He like, man, I ain't get that man no fake Green Dot, man. My shit was good. So they like, well shit, bro finna come over here to the dorm and put them numbers in that you gave him. He say he still got the same piece of paper in your hand, right? The numbers. So he was like, all right, shit, pull up. I know my shit official. So about 10, 15 minutes later, a dude that was on the phone, he came, he made his way in our dorm. He finagled his way to get in our dorm. So he come in the room with the bros and Porky and so he pull his phone out of shit. He show everybody the goddamn Green Dot. So fam was like, hey bro, this your hand right? And he was like, yeah, that's my hand right. That thing, you know, Porky just went to sweating in that damn thing, and that boy started turning red as fuck. That boy was looking like a hot sausage in that motherfucker. I'm talking about he red as hell. I said, oh yeah. They be lying like a motherfucker. They be lying. He sweating too much. He fidgeting too much. He keep moving, pulling their pants so he move. I said, oh yeah, they be him capping. So everybody else peeping this shit too. So next thing you know, dude pull the phone out. He called Green Dot and shit to check the number. They were like invalid. That shit just kept saying invalid. So that shit wasn't nothing. So they were like, Porky, what you did with what he gave you? What a dope at? What he gave you? He was like, oh shit, man, I paid all my tabs, man. I paid all my tabs with that shit, man. Goddamn. So found like, shit, what he had got from you, bro, and told him. Bro like, such and such, I gave him such and such, such and such. So bro went up under the pillar, pulled his bomb out, he gave it to him. Boom. That thing, you know, but it was like, shit, cool, I got my work back. That's all I came for. Either my money or my work. That's all I wanted. So he got the hell on. He closed the door. So found like, shit, boy, you know what's going on, boy. You done fucked up, boy. So Porky like, shit, man. Hey, I gave that man the goddamn, that thing, you know, found he done dead in this shit. Boom. They slipped though. Cause found had done came all the way in the room, and when he swung on bro had done fell. Where he fell at, he was by the toilet. So he jumped over the toilet, hit the button, and ran out the room. Now, we having to chase this motherfucker around the dorm. We finally got his ass, brought him in the room and shit. He was like, man, fam, I'm gonna pay you, fam. I'm gonna pay you for scraping that shit. I'm gonna pay you, fam. I promise I'm gonna pay you. So he was like, when you gonna have my motherfucking money? Cause now you owe me. You know what I'm saying? I just scrape your dick. You gotta pay me back. Feel like, man, I'm gonna have that shit Friday. Man, I'm gonna have that shit Friday. So, that thing, you know, Thursday night come. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody waiting to see if Porter really gonna have that money. We go to Chowder next morning, which is Friday morning. So, Porky go to the back of the line. He like the last person in line, and he looking suspicious as hell, like his eyes wandering. He looking around and shit. I'm like, damn, what the hell he on one? Then he hit me. I said, boy, Porky finna catch out. AJ, he had the catch out vibe, like he finna tear it down up out that damn thing. So I told my bro that with me, I said, man, don't look right now, but when you get a chance, just look back at Porky and tell me how he looked to you. So shit, we start walking in the line and shit, going toward the chow hall. So fam put around and on the slick, he looked back. He was like, oh yeah, that little flaky. I said, oh yeah, I thought I was tripping. I know I ain't tripping, goddamn. So we get in the chow hall. So we eating shit, everybody leaving out and shit. I told fam, I said, fall back right quick. So he was like, alright. So we sitting there, we still just picking over the tray. We ain't eating, we just sitting there capping, trying to see what this big Porky gonna do. Cause we could tell he been smashed that tray. He could have been left up out of that motherfucker. He just sitting in that bit, slump, looking stupid. So I was like, yeah, bro, this bitch finna catch out, bro. I already see what's going on. So he fucked around and looked over there at me. I was like, what's up, folks? You straight? You good? Because he was sitting like he was sitting like 4 tables over. I was like, what's up, boy? You straight? You all right? He just looked at me. He was like, he wouldn't even say nothing. He just kept shaking his head like. So I'm like, yeah, this bitch finna catch out. So I tell bro, I said, come on, bro, let go. I ain't finna keep sending them motherfuckers. So we go out the door. We walking up the walk. We walking slow. So that thing, we look back. When we look back, we can still see in the window of the chow hall. The officer be standing there right there at the window where you get your tray at. The officer be standing right there. When we look back in the window, we see Porky goddamn get up and make his way to the officer. I'm like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. So we looking. We talking to the officer and shit. So that thing, I see the officer grab the radio. I said, there it is. He finna get him locked down. We get on the radio. I say about 5-6 minutes later, we see 2 CERT team officers go to the chow hall. They came from the other way though up the walk. We see them go to the chow hall. They put him in handcuffs and take him to the hole. I said, look at this shit. I knew that bill finna catch out. So we go back to the dorm and we let fam know, like, yeah, that's why that dorm. They was like, he gone. What you mean that nigga gone? I said, man, that nigga just called out, bro. That nigga done got down, yeah, he done went to the bar. He done put himself on the door. You know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, that bitch can't come out that hole till you get my money. So shit, I say about 3 weeks go by. Come to find out, Porky done got out that goddamn hole and he down there in L building. But in the dorm he was in, wasn't no bros in there. So shit, nobody really ain't know because he wasn't coming out the dorm. You know what I'm saying? So they fucked around and moved my crazy ass little brother. Oh shit. My crazy ass.
You say you wanted water?
Yeah. They moved my crazy ass little brother now, little Tad. So shit, Tad, he had a phone, so he hit back to the dorm ASAP. He was like, shit, hey boy, I just moved in the dorm. Y'all know that boy Pork out the hole, he paid that money. And then they were like, shit, Pork out the hole. They were like, yeah, he down here in L building. I'm looking right at his motherfucking ass. So they were like, hell no, he ain't paid that money. That bitch know he wasn't supposed to come out that bar. He was like, shit, bro, I'm looking at his ass. They were like, shit, man, put that motherfucker on the goddamn door. So Tad was like, oh, hell yeah, see, he be with that type of shit. Oh, hell yeah, to get active, yeah, he be with that shit. So he was like, shit, I'm gonna hit y'all back. Next thing you know, I was about an hour later, he called back. And we like, yeah, that shit that took care of. That boy back in the box. So G-Body was like, shit, I'm gonna go down there to the hole tomorrow myself and holler at his ass. So the next day come, me and fam go down there to the hole to holler at him. Or we get to the flap. When we get to the flap, he got the top flap, he got this shit covered up. The bottom flap, it just pushed up, but it ain't locked. They ain't got the lock on it where you can't open it. So we get to the door. I'm looking at the door sheets. It's 2 people in this room. So I'm like, oh, okay, he got a bunk mate. So that thing know, we pull the flap down and we look in his room. Tell me why they got the sheet up and both of them behind the sheet. So we like, hey, Porky boy, what you got going on, boy? No, we couldn't see back there, but the way we heard them niggas move, you could tell some flaky shit was going on, cause both of them was on the bottom bunk, and the way it sounded like a nigga jumped off the other nigga, like, what the fuck? So they both, when he pulled the sheet back, both of them were jacking their pants up and shit, like they were getting right type shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they had that fucked up ass smell coming up out that bitch. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on in this bitch? Oh shit, ain't nothing found. We was in this bitch working out. I'm like, y'all was in there working out with the sheet up, bro? Like, y'all got the flap up and the sheet up behind the sheet working out? I said, what y'all was doing, some squat? Cause you wasn't doing no push-ups cause this sheet too far back for you to be doing push-ups. Like, your head would be coming from under the sheet. The room ain't so big. So I'm like, damn, but y'all, what, hell nah. I'm like, folks, you seen this shit? You like, hell yeah. They were like, hey, fam, like, hey, bro, don't come out this hole, bro. For your safety, bro, don't come out this hole. Y'all excuse me, bro. You know I stay eating. But he was like, yeah, folks, don't come out this hole, bro. Goddamn, and it look like you got some more shit going on, bro. So just don't come out the hole. So we leave. He yelling out the flap and shit. I was like, hey, come talk to me. Goddamn, hey, bro, come talk to me. I'm like, hell no. So me and bro get on the walk. I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Nobody say, but them boy had some more shit going on behind that sheet, bro. That shit, that was too flaky. So I'm like, come on, bro. You know what's going on. So we get back to the dorm and shit. Nigga like, oh yeah, that nigga on compound restriction. He can't come out that bit. Yeah, over with. And I think he was on some homo shit. So nigga ran down to the road, what we seen and shit, goddamn pulling up on that damn boy. And next thing you know, about a month go by. Porky goddamn came out the hole again. He just blecking. He don't give a fuck. This time though, he go to E2. And E2 one of the worst dorms on the compound. He didn't even have the chance to put his shit in the room. He got his ass whacked soon as he got in that motherfucker. Nigga beat him the fuck up. He go back to the hole. This time he sit back there like 3-4 months. Next thing you know, he come out the hole again. After that, but guess how he came out? He turned Muslim. He turned Muslim. How the hell you have a Muslim named Porky? Think about that shit. A Muslim named Porky. Yeah, he done took his shahada in the hole.
You want this or you want the hole?
This be good for now. Yeah. And that's what a lot of niggas do. They'll be under violation with their own kind. They'll take their shahada. So now you part of a whole nother organization. So nigga really ain't trying to have no smoke with these folks. So they run to the community, the Muslim community. That's what a lot of niggas do. So now he Muslim. He walk around with the coupe on. So he thinking everything is good. We see him go to Juma. They really walk around laughing. Like, yeah, ha 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 ha, I'm out, y'all can't touch me. Nah, he didn't say that, but you can tell the way his swag was like, yeah, y'all can't fuck with me. So he walked around a couple months and shit. Next thing you know, the Muslims got a new email. Come to find out, the new email used to be G. So, goddamn, our big bro that was at the prison knew him. They were partners. They were tight. So, folk come back from the gym one day. He was like, damn, boy, I just saw a new email. He was like, that my nigga, man. I mean, that nigga go way back. So, I'm like, yo. He was like, shit, I explained that goddamn Porkster situation. I ran it down to him. He was like, oh, hell no, we ain't gonna stand for that. So he was like, shit, yeah, I'm about to boot that nigga ass out the community. So, boom. About another week go by. Nigga let that shit goddamn slide. About a week go by, so all the formalities get taken off. He ain't Muslim no more. You know what I'm saying? So he finally get told he ain't Muslim no more. He tried to catch out to the hole again in the dorm. Before he could get out the door. Blister pack. They blistered him. This time though, nigga put them locks and them socks on him. Had that boy eye hanging out his skull, like they fucked over that damn boy. But yeah, all because he wanted to get high. He done finessed the motherfucker out of green dot. Out of some dope. Yeah, babe, you can come on with the third one. Yeah. But yeah, he done got that motherfucker dope, gave him a fake green dot, found him, reimbursed the shit, he catch up. And you had a lot of motherfuckers in prison do that. They do all type of slime and fuck shit. So, after they pulled him out with them locks and shit, they put him in the box and emergency transferred him. He ended up going to Augusta State Prison because he was fucked up. They transferred him to Augusta, and you know Augusta State Prison is the medical prison. They transferred him there. Come to find out, the orderly that was in medical at Augusta, he was one of the bros. Pork ain't know that shit. He bro playing up on him, playing cool. But you know, niggas got phones in chain gang, so he get the memo like, yeah, hey boy, here, he down there somewhere. Bro like, yeah, I work in medical. I know who this is. He like, yeah. Shit, you know what it is. That thing know all I'm gonna say is, boy, Porky, he moved different now, probably nowadays. Cause he only got one eye. This shit over with. Bro, that was the orderly in medical, made that boy suffer, tortured that boy. Cause see, the orderly, he passed out the food. He made sure their room was clean and shit. Drug that damn boy. Yeah. That boy that was fucked up. But yeah, he lost his eye behind a fake green dot. Yeah. That shit be crazy how motherfuckers do bullshit. I don't even know why the Muslim community, a lot of them guys in the community, like, they should do background checks on niggas before they take their shot. You feel me? But in Georgia prison system, that shit crazy. Like, you see this shit on the regular. They hide behind that religion, capping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Pork almost lost his goddamn life.